is an exciting video because I'm driving a GT3. Thank you so much to the owner of this car. He's amazingly generous to just basically throw me the keys to this thing. It is a brand new 991.2 GT3 in Guards Red. He actually bought it used, so it's not brand new, but it is a brand new model with low miles and lots of great options, like I said. And I'll be driving it and reviewing it and seeing if it really kind of lives up to my Cayman S. But this GT3 is amazing. So I'm a Porsche fan. I even dressed appropriately for the car. No, I don't work at Target. I did dress like that accidentally, but it's because I'm wearing my Go Faster shoes and my dynamic Photowerks shirt, which if you want one, just let me know. And well, yeah, let me walk you through some of the options this thing has got. First of all, it doesn't have the PCCBs, and for good reason. A lot of the people that actually track their cars, which this owner does, I was at the track with him last weekend. They drive the crap out of them, which is excellent, and that's how a Porsche should be driven. So he went for the steel brakes, which are typically they last longer on a track, is what they're telling me, and they're way cheaper to replace and maintain. The pads on the steel brakes are much less expensive to replace, and the steel discs are also, they're telling me they're lasting longer on the track. I don't quite understand that, but that's what they're telling me. And I believe them because they do actually drive these cars on the track and I don't. So I believe them. We got the clear side markers, which is awesome. That's what you're supposed to do. We've got the full LED headlights, which is amazing. Moving on into the interior, you can see this car came with the full race bucket seats with carbon fiber back, which is sexy AF. Porsche crest in the headrest, which is beautiful. Red stripe, that's like a standard thing, option color thing on the bucket seats, which is cool. Red seat belts, you can see a theme going on here, black and red. Other options, I don't really see many other options. What else do you need? Oh yeah. You can see here. Full leather wrap dash, which is gorgeous. And even this, the steering column, which is an option for the column to be wrapped in leather, which is super nice and a little extra touch of luxury. But beyond that, this car is straight race car. Nothing is in here that really doesn't belong. Having driven it just to where I'm shooting this video right now, you can feel a great sense of performance and focused engineering for racing. And I actually just drove the GT3 Touring last week. So being able to compare that back to back with this car, both the 991.2s, obviously the GT3 Touring is a 0.2. This is a 0.2. They both have the same engine. They both have pretty much a lot of the same technology underneath, just minus the wing and a few other things in back. But they do make a difference. Having driven this now, they feel different, and I'll explain more when I'm driving this car. But I think that's enough beating around the bush. Let's go for a drive. All right, so first impressions. This is my very first time ever driving a 991.2 GT3 with PDK. Last week, I did drive a 991.2 GT3 Touring, but with a manual. So I think it's a very good time to drive this because that car is so fresh in my memory to be able to compare. My main thing is this feels more like a race car. And maybe it's the bucket seats, maybe it's seeing the giant wing out my rear view mirror. It might be a combination of all those things. I'm not sure exactly, but this car feels more serious and more business-like for racing, more hardcore track focused. The GT3 Touring, it feels more like a touring car, so I think Porsche probably did a pretty good job separating these cars and their respective directions in engineering and their buyers. The GT3 yeah, this feels like it's made to go on the track. This car, I think I'd have a hard time driving this a long distance with these seats, just because like you are upright. I mean, I'm like perfectly vertical in these seats. Great for around a track. You get great feedback through your tushy, and yeah, your vertical or your horizontal whatever, the bolstering is extremely good. These cars are worth every penny if you're going to track your car. See, oh, the girl's the crosswalker looking. That's good. Hey girls, hi. No, maybe not. They're just Instagramming themselves. They're not interested. Let's get out of the city. Well, first of all, driving this car around a city, much like the GT3 Touring, is very easy. It's a little more attention grabbing. While almost nobody recognized me or the car driving through cities and little back roads in the Touring, this car is very different. Even though they're the same thing, just this has a wing and it's red, everyone looks at this car. So that's a big difference. The other question is, how much is this different than the 3.8 liter in the 0.1, the 991 model? I can't really speak into that a whole lot. I haven't had a lot of seat time in those. I've got a little bit, but not enough to actually make a point. People at the track have said that, you know, the way it revs out, the oil feed issues or something like that are present in the 0.1, and they've been completely corrected in the 0.2. Like I said, I can't really speak into that. Being in this car right now, this 4 liter, let's just show you. Whoa. And I have a problem. I'm used to shifting up in my Cayman at about 7,000 RPM. It is almost unfathomable that I'm able to rev this thing, and I haven't done it yet because I'm not used to this. This thing revs out to 9,000 RPMs, this 4 liter flat 6. It is hard to even comprehend, but let's just give it a shot here. This person behind me is gonna be mad. Oh my goodness, it just sings at 9,000 RPMs. Oh, I need one of these in my life. Okay, I need to make more money. That is the takeaway from this drive. I need to make more money. Just saw another Porsche. He waved at me, so that was fun. All right, now we're getting to get back on the highway, and we'll see what it's like at highway speeds. Dare I say it? I guess I'm not sold on PDK, but I know why people buy it. Oh, that's fast. And then there's some good noises at certain RPMs. When you upshift, you get this nice pop out the back. That's just exciting. Here we go. Make sure there's no cops. At highway speeds, I'd say it feels pretty much identical to the GT3 Touring. That is to say, it's great feedback. It rides plenty comfortable. Even these seats they're not like rock hard. They're still comfortable. It's just that they don't recline, you know. So that's the part that could get old. Oh, right when you think like, yeah, maybe I should upshift, you look down and like you're only at 6,000 RPM. That's what's getting like hard for me to get used to. it really is kind of contradictive, because you just think that like you're gonna hurt something by going that high, because the red line of most cars is much lower than this. So the Porsche engineers really are blowing me away right now with how they got this motor to rev so high. Excellent work. All right, here we go. 9,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. Oh, that's fun. Oh man, does it want a corner? Does it want a corner? I mean, I'm just poking it. I'm barely poking it around here, around this cloverleaf, and it just sticks. Beautifully balanced car, worth every penny. I mean, it feels worth every penny that you'd pay for this car. I'm sold. I'm sold. To my wife, Erica, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna have to buy one of these. I might leverage the house. I guess some closing notes as I bring this back to its owner. Return it from my time with it is, well, I guess the main point is I'm not actually going to return it. Haha, I'm out of here. Oh, is it good? Is it good? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want a GT3. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. I want one of these. I mean, I guess it's better than my Cayman S, but this much. Brandon, could I just have this car? Can you just be a nice guy and just let me have it? That'd be so nice of you. I want it. 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 I want this. This car makes me happy. This car makes me happy. I want to go fast in it forever.